yeah. Like you talking about the thread?
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Because some of it's gonna be caught up in like, cause we're gonna still do right sides together and go down to this medium dot. How you get this
Okay.
of the other one, you know? Oopsies. Whoopsies. I'm talking about ink. Yes. Please. No problem. Olive. Mamacita? Mommy? You found her. Yay. Mommy? Mamacita?
I knew she was gonna hold this out, boy.
Oh, there's a microwave.
It's gonna show a little more on this one.
You see?
Because it's dark blue.
So probably go in from the top. Like, I'm sorry. Go in parallel. Mm-hmm.
So just do a straight line.
Correct. Just do a straight line. Yeah.
That makes it better.
Yeah.
I'm trying to follow this curve.
Yeah. No, following the curve is a lot. Yeah. Just do a straight line.
So I have a question.
Put a pressure foot. Oh, sorry. Wait for that. I'm sorry.
Are you sewing that down and then sewing it together?
Yes.
On this below the dot and 1/4 of an inch. Right?
Load a dot, 1/4 of an inch. Yeah. Don't get any food on the floors.
As soon as you say that, I dropped the freaking thing. People. I like how they put the sauce on the side.
Of course. They said if it's gonna be cold, it shouldn't be soggy. That looks nice. Looks very nice.
Okay. Should I fix those? I guess there's plenty more sleeves to go.
Oh, you have two more. Yeah, two more sleeves to go. Oh, yeah, you have that side and then another one of the, what's it called, these? How much would you guys pay for these jackets?
I gotta see more finished ones to know my estimate.
Okay.
Should I continue this up more? To the, or is it fine?
Yeah, no, I like this. Like, this is good. If you start parallel and then just do, follow along. Oh, so you do it up more?
Are we folding it inward or outward?
Inward. Yeah,
Like this?
correct.
I was just trying not to get this in there.
No, yeah, you're good. And if you want to, you guys do it.
Sorry, I'm being funny.
Yeah, it's okay.
Usually I would offer y'all food, but it's been a hectic week. has just been my most expensive week in Atlanta.
It's been an expensive week. I'd say. If you're here, who are you? What's your name? Thank you for being here.
Freestyle, guys.
Yeah.
You had it. You had it.
What?
Sounds terrible.
Now this is getting further and further.
Right. Oh my gosh.
1/4 is the skinny one, right? It's two lines, right?
1/4 is the. Are you getting any food on the stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm just saying.
1/4 is
1/4 is between the number and 1/2.
yeah. That's what I said. The second line.
If it's the second line.
It is the second line.
Okay.
It's not.
I don't know. I would have to see it. Well, I guess 2/8. Yeah, 1/4. You know.
My cousin,
Yeah.
who I tutored for the teaching exam, she passed.
Your cousin did what?
She passed her teaching exam
That's awesome.
in math.
Congratulations to both of you.
Thanks.
Yeah, look at your hard work paying off.
Yeah. It was hard work.
You trained her?
It was just the math section. Or, like, the whole test was math. But, yeah, it was the math one.
So you trained her? So what did that mean? You trained her?
Like, I taught her, like, I, you know, did test prep with her.
With the math?
Mm-hmm.
But the test was all math.
Yeah.
So you,
Like, there are other versions of this test that are different subjects. But this was the math one.
and this is the one you trained her.
Yes. I taught her the math.
Bet.
The math.
The
Oh my
math.
gosh.
The math.
The math. I'm the math. I went aerialing this past weekend, guys.
What's that?
Like the swings, the silts.
Oh.
And I did like a triple silt thing.
Wow.
Right?
I've done that once.
I felt like,
I wasn't good.
oh really?
Just a little, like, played on it in college.
Ah, okay.
How was it?
It was,
Sexy?
yeah. I mean, I'm like, dang, like I could really be a midnight ballerina. Like one of these days, I really want to like just work at a club for like a day or so. Like either as a server or like as a pole dancer, and just make my money and just like live out that part of my fantasy dream. You know?
I don't think they do one day or but
I know. I gotta get big. I gotta just get close with like a club owner.
yeah.
That's my. I think that's my way in. Get close with a club owner.
Careful out there.
Yeah, I know. How you want to show chat what you just done?
What did I do?
This armpit smells worse than the one that's near you.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, that one does not
Thanks
smell
for
good.
keeping me posted on the
I know.
armpit status.
Yeah.
I wish your man was still here to hear this.
Oh my god, you hate me. Like you're so unladylike.
What if he's watching the chat right now? Oh.
Yeah, don't come near me. I stink. And I don't take baths every day.
Make me Simone.
Yeah, like every other day. If that.
As needed.
You know, when I feel dirty.
Today's a dirty day. I think
My feet have gotten black enough. I'm dirty Dan.
Alright.
Okay. This looks great. Yay, this looks awesome. I love it actually.
Really?
Yeah, I love it so much. This looks really good. So what we're gonna do now is pin these together, kind of how you have before. Oh, you already did them. Oh,
I
great.
already did this one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So just you know how I took out this stitch right here, like so just go back and reinforce it all the way down to here. Like kind of connect these two, like this here and here, and just stop it like once it gets here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I put my round
Is the
bottom?
door unlocked, guys? Door unlocked?
No.
I think so. It's not parallel. It's not straight up and down. So. Okay, cool. Just chill. Wait, you should put your pen back. And let's settle down.
Thanks.
You're welcome. That's what I wanna do. Oh dang, I didn't roll the trash cans up, my bad. She's probably like, oh, sorry, mama.
You know I gotta beat you for this. I hope.
Give me my belt!
I'm joking, but like, it'd be crazy.
I'm
if
joking.
that actually happened.
Yeah, I know, right? You know that sound on TikTok? Like, I'm joking.
Yeah.
That's what I thought of. I'm joking. Guys, we didn't do anything for our 1 year anniversary.
Oh, when was that?
June 10th.
June.
Wow. That's crazy. It's been that long.
I know.
I still don't know how to song.
Hey, how's the gym?
What's good? Staff will give me an iron. I took my iron out this morning.
Oh
No, I'm glad I didn't go to work. I didn't go to the office. I would be a mess.
no. Yeah, seriously. Or you could have used mine down here.
Oh, I'm down there. Okay. Now I know.
Yeah. Thanks. Ooh, shit, my foot started itching.
It's because it's bad day.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we're inching on day 2. Time to wash me.
Guys, it's disgusting.
You think that's disgusting, Guyza?
It's extremely disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Now
But
you
you're probably
know.
joking, so I'm just gonna, in my mind, imagine that you're joking.
Okay, yeah, it's probably best.
Mhm.
It's like, do jeans have to be washed every time you wear them?
No,
Mm-mm.
Why not?
It's bad for the
it's
jeans.
bad for the denim, dude.
So, what about the body?
Mmm.
Y'all are like way different story. Jeans don't have bodily fluids and pores and shit. Well, I guess they do have pores, but not the same, huh? Remember to let the pressure foot down.
Mm. Yes, yes, yes. Let me just find my spot.
Absolutely.
With the fold going on.
Take your time. You're doing great.
Really?
Yes. There you go. Ooh. Okay. Looking good. Okay. Period.
Okay. Now the next.
Let me see. Okay, gotta snip, snip, cut, cut. Awesome. Yay, this looks so good. This looks really good. Yeah. Look at that, chat. It's a split hem.
Check.
Oh my gosh, how cool. Look at that. And if you want the cash, you gotta spend it. Ain't that right, Ty?
It's true.
No, this looks so good.
It kind of makes me want to fix this one.
You want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. This looks so freaking cute. I can't. Okay, what's the next? You got it, dude? Perf. Like, are you kidding me?
Are we closing it first? And
Yeah, so do this first.
With that seam ripper go.
So, you can't see, but like sewed it 1/4 inch, and then on the inside it looks like this, so it kind of like drifts off to the side, you know. And then we connect it at the end with like the 5/8 inch seam and then the seam here, and then that's how we get the. Could we backstitch right there to lock it in, so that way once we split it, it's good. And if you want the cash, you gotta spin it. And me. Wow. Okay, so you know how I sew a little bit, huh? You know how I sew a little bit. Oh, okay. So for the pop-up thing, like, how involved do you guys want to be? Because like, I don't have to like involve you guys in like pop-ups. I know, like, guys, we talked about the 12 pop-up, you know, and like I talked about it with you guys all together like the other day, but like y'all just want to like, for the most part, stick to the sewing shit on Mondays, like just cool and vibe, you know, get paid for it, or like would y'all like to like do the pop-up shit? Cause y'all don't have to, but you know, I don't want to like, but of course I you know, love y'all there, but you know.
I like to probably experience it.
Okay, yay, great. Yeah.
And then say, I never want to do this.
Right, never again, bye, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. And if you want the cat, you gotta spin it. No, that sounds good. Hopefully, we can all get a little time together, everybody, police. And I really want to do like a, what's it called, brunch, like you know how, what is that, rock brunch?
Brunch daddy?
No, what Jay-Z be doing? We're gonna have a YB brunch.
I don't know.
Jay, wait, who you say, Jay who?
JT?
Nah, it said Jay-Z.
Oh.
I thought you said JD. I was like, who's JD?
JD is Jermaine Dupri.
Ah, JD. Right.
Wow.
I thought you were from Atlanta.
Yeah, I lied. I'm from the beach. I'm only from Hawaii. Hawaii.
Yeah, that's just how we say it in Hawaii.
Hawaii. Maybe that's how, okay, I can't take it a bit too far. I have to whisper this. But maybe that's how people, because I don't feel like I'm like from like Atlanta. Like maybe that's, okay, I'm taking it too far. Please don't,
I don't know.
don't think of me.
You don't feel like you're from Atlanta?
So like maybe that's how people feel like, okay, and this is, I'm doing an extreme comparison, so please don't pardon my ignorance, okay?
No disclaimers. Okay, go ahead.
Maybe, maybe that's how people feel. They're like, they don't feel like they're, you know, from Atlanta. So maybe that's how people feel like, okay, and this is, I'm doing an extreme comparison, so please don't pardon my ignorance, okay? Maybe that's how people feel. They're like, they don't feel like they're, you know, from Atlanta. So maybe that's how people feel. They're like, they don't feel like
the same like gender or body. Okay, see how that's extreme. Sorry.
So
Like,
you
I
see
feel
what
like
I mean? So you see how I shouldn't have said? I'm just kidding. I mean,
Like that's. I feel like I'm from the beach.
yeah, you acting
Like I feel like I'm like you know.
Can you even swim?
What? Yes. The hell? I'm not like these average black people. Kidding.
I agree.
Can you swim?
Don't you remember he was fighting them waves when we were?
I didn't wear a life jacket when we went to the thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What you mean, ooh? Y'all was 40 miles away with a life jacket.
Look, I
What
carry
are you talking
Sydney
about?
back to
What are you
safety.
talking
And you-
about?
I carry Sydney back to safety.
You were literally
40 yards
You
down.
was literally 40 miles away.
And what? Got us
couldn't
back.
swim
right.
with a life jacket.
And I got us back, didn't I?
I don't know what you did. You walked there.
I'm here to this day. I ain't float down that river.
You did. You did.
No, I ain't go
exactly.
all the way down.
You did exactly float down the river.
I was carrying somebody. Y'all weren't even carrying nobody. If you was carrying somebody without a life jacket, your ass would have been gone small.
But you had a life jacket.
that's
And
when
I
you
came
saved
back
lives.
to safety.
Yeah. So I think that answers your question.
And jumped off a cliff. You know.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can swim because you had a life jacket. That's why I'm asking you if you could swim. I wouldn't be able to decipher if you could swim from that day because y'all all had life jackets on.
Well, I know how to swim. I took swimming lessons.
Okay.
You know how to swim, Ty?
I know how to swim. I'm not
Fish?
You're not gonna catch me right Olympically, but I can not drown.
Oh, that's good. That's important.
Yeah.
So how you know how to swim?
I'm Caribbean.
What's that mean?
I'm actually from an island. Like, you know, you feel like you're from the beach? Like,
I'm from nigga. I was in my mom's
Actually,
stomach
I'm-
on the beach.
okay, but I'm actually from an island.
Well, aren't you?
Did you?
of an island?
Were you born on the island? Cause you be repping New York, like you from the
Right.
concrete jungle.
I'm from New York. And that's
Yeah.
still an island. Like, what are we talking
But
about?
when we think of New York,
What
we
are we
think of concrete
talking about?
jungle.
You be getting in that water?
No, but I'm saying
Exactly.
that's still either way you put it, I'm from an island. Like, either way.
What does that mean?
I'm
That doesn't
Caribbean.
mean that you can
doesn't
swim.
mean anything. You telling me
Yeah.
everybody in New York can swim?
That's just like saying
Nah,
I like
most people in-
pineapple.
yes,
I'm
most people in New
Caribbean.
York can swim, yes.
How? They took swimming lessons.
Because it's an island.
What does
You
that
don't get in the
mean?
water.
Yeah.
So
People do get in the water. Not now, but
Why not now? What's the
okay,
difference?
so now they can't swim
Cause it's
because
summer.
they don't get in there.
What you mean?
what do you mean? They have pools. They have.
Well, you said
We
not
got
now.
pools here.
The argument was that we're from an
Your
island.
argument was that
Y'all
being
keep
from
going
an
on
island
13
means
different tangents. The
You
argument is
know-
that we're from an island. Everything
You say
else,
you know how to
but
swim.
you know, but this, but
that you
this.
said
So-
you said okay because I'm from an island.
I said
know
I'm
how to
Caribbean.
swim.
You said how do I know how to swim? I said I'm Caribbean.
What does that? What?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
You have to take swim classes or
No,
something.
I didn't know. I never took no swimming classes because I'm
But-
Caribbean.
But you're from New York, like okay,
You're from New York.
like you're
What y'all not?
like you're of Caribbean descent.
I'm Caribbean, meaning I've gone to the Caribbean numerous times. Like, what's good with y'all? I'm Caribbean.
I
Just
mean, you
say
were in New York
you
all
said
day,
it.
so we just didn't.
Just
I was
say
New
it.
New
York,
York.
most people, 90% of the people in New York is Caribbean. Most black people in New York is Caribbean.
So they
They're
know
from
how to
an
swim.
island.
Just they
So
just
they're
born fishes.
Their family came from Ireland. Yes, they
So
go
you
back
put
home
them,
and visit their
you
family.
hover them over water.
We
and
actually
they-
are from
Yeah,
that.
you can
Palm
drop
tree-
babies in the
palm
water.
trees, coconuts, where people go on vacation. That's where I'm actually from. Yeah, that's my. Yeah.
So you know how to swim because you're from the island.
Yes, everybody from the
Everybody just knows how to swim.
because that's where they're from.
Did they spend lots of time in the water? Like, how
Yes,
do they
if
know
you
how
live
to
on
swim?
an island, yeah, you would be on a beach. You would go to the beach every single day. The same way people go on vacation. That's their life, though. They live there. You know that.
Yeah.
That's like asking somebody in Puerto Rico, do they know how to swim?
Some people may not know how to swim.
They do. Everyone.
Some people could be from Florida and not know how to swim.
Where's my
Florida is
pizza?
not an island, but Florida is different.
Where's your what?
'Cause you
It's
could
a
be
peninsula.
from Tampa. You could be from
My cover.
Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
I see her.
You could be from Tallahassee. You could be from parts of Florida that's not near the beach.
I see.
If you live in an island,
Ooh, okay,
you
Tom.
live on an island. Like,
If you
Hmm.
at the beach.
Bet I could swim faster than you though.
I doubt that as well. You couldn't even swim with a life jacket on.
Nigga, it's harder to swim with a life jacket on.
No, it's not. What?
You got a big ass floaty on you. It's just a float.
Resistance.
Yes.
It's not.
That's just like running track and say I'm faster with a weighted vest on. Like versus no like
no. That's a horrible. Yo, I'm noticing.
Or like a parachute.
Yo, I'm noticing.
a parachute. Thank you.
Actually,
Not a
you
weighted vest.
know what we can talk about? You know what we can talk about? Because I've noticed that women have a problem having relevant arguments to a conversation. Like this is just something I've noticed in the past 2 weeks. Genuinely. So
I've been noticing men do the same.
Yeah, me too.
And
Why?
the thing is, they love an example. They be like, that's like when you put a rock star in the back of the bus. And they always got a little. I'm like, how is that like that? How is that like that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least somebody in the video particular.
are you talking about your personal life? Once again, like I said, women love to bring up that's one thing women do. They love to bring up anecdotal situations.
What's wrong with that?
Because we have life experiences to draw from.
Right.
It is life. We're speaking
Just
of
because
life.
some people, just because you had a rough life, or if you grew up poor, right?
You calling me rough?
Women be like, oh. It's like you saying niggas ain't shit.
You say all Atlanta people are horrible.
You do say that.
Yeah, but the thing is,
And that's your experience.
Yeah,
Your
that's my
Anecdotal.
that's definitely
It's not
anecdotal.
decisive.
That's definitely anecdotal.
So
But you know why it's also valid?
no. It's an
Because
opinion.
it's from a man.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. Because I can show you I could probably show you unlimited, or we could do it all night, of Facebook groups of people moving to
Nigga,
Atlanta.
your country ass town Facebook
See, that's what
group.
I'm saying. You don't even y'all Atlanta is y'all copiers, y'all follow. Y'all don't even understand that the stuff that, like I told you before, the stuff that gets on Instagram and Shade Room, it comes from Facebook. People go live on Facebook. All of the clips you see, that's just from Facebook. Then it goes to Twitter. Then it goes to the gram. Y'all niggas is on the gram and
We're on TikTok
and all. Yeah, that come from Facebook.
A lot of things. I be on Facebook. I do use Facebook.
I'm trying to explain to y'all. It's a whole different Facebook. There's a different Facebook. Y'all using Facebook like old grandparents. There's a New York Facebook and there's a Chicago Facebook. Facebook dumb list, the funniest app, but y'all not hip on it yet. So
TikTok
y'all wouldn't
fun
know.
as hell.
It's the actual funniest app, Facebook. But
It's an opinion.
It's anecdotal.
It's anecdotal. That's your experience because you're from New York.
But go on. Let a man speak.
anyway, what I wanted to talk about was the did y'all see the clip where the guy told the lady that he pops a balloon and he basically said, I like women with longer hair.
Yeah.
All the comments is like, the logic is just crazy. It's like, oh, he said he liked women with straight hair. He liked women with. He didn't say none of that. He just sounded like women.
Are you talking about that one lady who looked a little?
She was tall.
No.
Oh, afro. She had the
She had an
afro.
afro.
Yeah.
First of all, her afro was cooked.
No,
was cooked.
That's not the same.
no, it
person.
wasn't. She was beautiful.
Yes, that don't mean her afro wasn't cooked.
Her afro was not cooked. It was not. You didn't see it in person. It may have been soft.
You didn't see the person either.
Yeah. So how you saying she cooked?
I didn't say she's cooked.
No, I mean, why you say it's
You
cooked?
see how you're doing it?
Nigga,
you did literally just did what I'm talking about in the video.
But I meant the afro.
Her
though.
hair looked terrible. We all
It
know.
did look
Yes, it
terrible.
did. We know people that have natural hair.
That was her opinion. I think
That's the
her
delusion,
hair,
bro. Like
It's
that's.
an opinion. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
But who's the beholder? The man.
No. Of the beholder.
She got her balloon popped because the man didn't
Just
behold
one
the beauty.
man.
What I'm saying is, the reason that
He didn't. One person didn't think that don't mean shit.
Can I get my sleeve?
I'm not.
Okay, no, go ahead.
But also I realized that too. Like, you know, the older you get, you cannot talk to women like they just won't get it. They'll refuse to see logic. They will refuse it, like, because it doesn't align with how they feel. They'll literally refuse logic. So it's like, the man said, I like longer hair. Every woman in the comments, like, then the other girl talking about, I like Becky with the good, you might as well get you a white girl. Man, she had short hair. And everybody's talking about, oh, she got shrinkage. None of that matters. She has short hair. They have people that have they got black people that got shrinkage that have long hair. Her hair was short. He said, no, not when you stretch it. They have people that have long hair with shrinkage because it's long. That shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've seen some like real short.
But that's the anecdotal thing. Like, I've seen.
Yeah, but that's a hair type.
But what I'm saying is, he said he likes long hair. So what she presented was short hair. Everything else is completely irrelevant. And he didn't say nothing disrespectful at all. But it's like, women just go, oh, well, you don't know he got shrinkage. You don't know she got shrinkage. You don't know her hair's probably down her back. You don't know. None of that, all that's irrelevant. He said he liked women with long hair. He looked at her hair is short. And her afro was cooked.
It wasn't cooked. In your opinion,
the top was.
In your opinion, it was cooked. In your opinion, it was cooked.
I gotta see it.
Go look at the comments, bro. There's people that have comments or logic, and then there's women that are trying to be part of the sisterhood. Like, oh no, her hair didn't look that bad. Her hair looked terrible. It looked dry. It looked crunchy. The top was very flat.
She probably styled it that way.
And that was a bad style. You get what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about, though, right there.
But you gotta see it. You gotta see it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let me see.
I saw the episode all through, and because you know what he also said what you're missing.
I'm only going off the clip. I'm only going off of the clip, but he said.
So, but we can't. You can't address the clip without addressing the whole thing. The comments are only addressing, but I saw the whole episode. So he also said that he wouldn't mind a woman with shorter hair. I think he kind of got caught up in his words, because when he went down the line and when ladies was chewing him up, he was saying, oh no, like, I don't mind, like, if you're switching your hair up, if one day you have long, one day you have short, that's fine. I think he just wanted somebody on a first impression that had longer hair. Which, I mean, so it's like, you really, by the words that he's saying, it's like, you really.
I think he said that to try to protect himself.
Yeah, because he probably does want somebody not with short natural hair.
He never said natural, though. That's the thing. He never said natural. Y'all keep introducing this natural thing.
But she was, but I mean,
she was natural.
So, but I wonder if it was like but we don't know. What if it was like a short bob?
That's what I'm trying to say. Women, you have to stop thinking with inferences and feeling. We have to only go off the information provided.
Yeah, but
the information provided was, ma'am.
But he kind of contradicted himself when he said, "No, I would like if she switches her hair up."
I didn't see the whole thing, and I'm pretty sure he was backtracking because, you know, they was on his body because they all felt very emotional about the topic. You laughing like
I know they did. I know. I saw it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but
yeah,
it was. But like,
I can see that. I mean, hair is a big thing for
in the black community.
Because
this one girl said she did. I know your mama got short hair.
It's like, and so it's like, okay, what is that? What I'm saying? What is that?
Because
I know your mama has short hair. Is he dating his mother?
Yeah, but the same thing is like when women say, I'm sorry, I like a guy who's a little taller. The men be in the comments
what I'm
like,
saying. That's not the same thing, because you cannot change your height. Anybody can grow their hair. That's what you're not. That's the exact argument. That makes no logical sense. It's the same thing as somebody with your two man. And I'm like, literally.
Yeah, but I think that's the point.
That's like saying that's like saying I like somebody with I don't know, maybe saying like
stop sniffing that armpit on this line.
I like somebody with a nice smile or straight teeth. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can get braces, but you're saying I like men that's over 6'1". He can't change that. But if he says I like women with short hair, you can grow your hair out. That's
what about a
gap? That's not a correlation at all.
A gap?
You can close a gap.
You can close a gap, but it's
simple.
You're saying once you add the butt, it's over because the gap can be closed. Like that's what I'm
And
saying.
like
Nothing
at a
says
snap
this.
of a
That's
finger.
such a like
No.
personal edit.
Yeah.
Like that's like
It's almost like
asking you
height.
to take away
No, it's
your
not at all.
something.
It is.
So
It said it's almost like height.
it's how you're born. Like it's in your genetic makeup to have that.
You
gap.
cannot change it.
Height surgery.
You can change your nose.
Facts.
Does that make it the same as I like someone with a petite nose? Then go get one. Go get one if you want them.
Yes.
Go
If you want to
make
be,
your
if you
nose
like somebody,
petite.
if you like somebody with, anybody can have the same way women like the same way women say, oh, I like a man that's dark skinned. You cannot change that. I like a man that's dark skinned. I like a man that's over 6 feet tall. These things cannot be changed. But when a man says, I like a woman that's polite, or I like a woman that's respectful, these are things that you can adapt. I like a woman with long hair. I like a woman that can cook. These are all things you can change. It has zero correlation. You understand what I'm saying? Like one thing is tangible, one thing is not. And so like that be the whole conversation is like, yo, bro.
Well,
like,
I do
see
feel like a
things-
nose thing is similar to a hair thing. I do. Because the
growing
hair,
your hair is natural. You're going to get
Yeah,
surgery. Like that's similar. Like look, like
But-
getting
but the thing
surgery,
is-
getting surgery to physically change your body under the knife, life threatening, is the same as not getting a haircut.
No, but
No,
a haircut. But listen, wait.
How do
wait.
you
The
grow your
reason
hair
that
by not
black-
cutting it? That's
the
what I'm
reason
saying.
that the black
It's very
women
black and
are
white.
offended or like they have feelings about the topic.
I know why they're offended.
You understand?
Because they
So-
hair is short and it don't grow.
Okay, but
But you said it
think
could
about-
grow.
But
yes,
this- okay.
everybody hair grows, but
The
unfortunately,
woman
most
in
black
the
women don't
video-
take care of their hair.
the
They got
woman in the
weaves,
video,
wigs, glue, and all of that stuff.
Is that what hers
What are you
was
talking
doing?
about?
Was hers damaged and like
It was.
beaten up because she was trying to do weaves?
I would say
or-
that her hair was. I would say that her hair was dry and unkempt.
I don't. Well,
And
we
you
don't
think-
know that.
Did it look natural to her? Like
Yes, it fit her very well to me. Yeah.
Like I'm saying, like okay, the standard of having long stretched
He
hair.
didn't say stretch. You adding the stretch. Nobody
Because
said
was
none
it
of that.
4C? Like
Yeah.
None of
she
that.
had-
It was.
It could be. What I'm saying is, it can be. You. There's people.
Yeah,
with
but
4C.
there's-
But when you
Well-
have tight coils, the only way for it to look long is for you to stretch it.
No, it's not.
Even
You
if
can
that's
have.
picking
They
it.
have people with 4C that have afros this big. What do you?
Yeah, but they pick it. They do all kinds of
It's stretched.
manipulation to it. Your
Her
hair,
They
4C.
have
your hair is
people-
long and you have braids.
They have.
You know
And
what
if
I'm
I
saying?
and if I take my hair out of braids and wash it in shrinkage, my hair is 5 times longer than hers
Okay,
with shrinkage.
let's see the pics.
Yeah. Facts.
Y'all got some level of delusion. Like, do y'all like shrinkage?
No, we
is, you know
should
how
see it.
long my hair is, bro?
But you say wash it and it'll shrink
Like,
it.
it's
It'll be
people on
longer,
those
way
com-
longer than her.
it's
We
people
like to
on
see
those- it's
that.
people on
5
those-
times longer.
It's people on those comments saying her hair is down. Her hair could be down her back. No,
Like
her hair
so
was
you
extremely
wash it
short.
and it
My
dries.
hair is literally down here, bro.
So you
But
wash
we
it
can't-
and
but
it dries
because
and
shrinkage,
it's
right?
down there.
No, I would have an afro because I'm black.
Yeah.
My natural afro is, bro. I have long hair.
Okay,
I was a
I
whole
understand
hair
that.
model.
I understand that. And this doesn't mean you have
And the
short
reason
hair.
I don't feel, but the thing is, I don't feel away because my hair grows and the women in my family have long hair naturally. They don't get perms. If only people that feel away is people that have short hair that have had problems growing their hair. So when a man says a preference, now it's affecting you because my hair won't be ever long, or you feel like my hair will never be long. So it's like now I feel away, bro.
I have
Everybody,
to see the clip because
trust me.
I
I commented. I'm going lit. There's mad people like my comment, laughing.
Okay, bring it up. I
I'm
want
gonna
to
show
see
it to you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna, a couple ones, but that's you know what I'm saying. It's like
You
that's the
just
only reason
said
you would feel
something
away.
hateful. I made a nice little hateful comment and everybody.
No, I said no. I didn't
Right,
make
oh,
any
right, exactly. Everybody's
What did you
ha
say?
No, I made a couple. It
Y'all
was-
women are popped, and that's why you're offended.
No. I said somebody said something about I don't remember. That was a comment. Like it's that viral. But one of the things I said, I was like, somebody's like something about shrinkage. I was like, shrinkage or not, her hair is not long. That's the whole point.
We don't know that though. when it's shrunk, it's like here, right? But when
shrinkage or not, her hair. The top
and what's
of her
long?
hair
Like
was
I
this-
think long is relative.
No,
it's
not, bro.
It is.
If your hair
What's
is
long
not,
to you may not be
this
like that
is
may be
the-
considered short,
if you're-
but you may consider that long.
It's not. Nobody would consider my hair short. No
I-
person, a white person, a black person, an Asian person, nobody would consider me as a black man. First of all, most black men don't even have hair.
So it would be relative.
It's relative.
It would literally not be relative. Nobody would say I have short hair. It's nobody. If I woke up to somebody and they look at me and 10 other black men, they would say, okay, this one.
Well,
has
that would
long
make
hair.
it relative to black men.
Let's put it next to white men. My hair's longer than most white men's. What
not,
are we talking
not,
about?
Not the natural hang. No, I mean.
Yes, I don't think
I
I
think
understand.
if you were a white man, and because this is where your hair hits, maybe when you stretch it, it's longer.
But
here,
but
right,
the thing is, I don't even
I
have
would
to.
consider that like for a white person, it would look like a bob.
But most white guys don't.
True,
most
because
white-
like a bob is considered short for
I'm not-
women.
Y'all keep
No,
going on
like-
these tangents, bro, and I see why men get frustrated because it's like I'm literally trying to be like black and white, and nobody on earth would like the average white man doesn't have long hair. That's why it's not relevant, relative. The average white man has a short cut. When white men have a long hair, they're an outlier. They're a surfer dude. They're a hippie. They're a man bun. That's not average. The average white man has a short cut. The average black man has a short cut. Compared to men in general, I have long hair. Most men don't have hair in general. So me just having this much hair is having long hair for a man. If a girl sees me, they would say, I don't like, if a nigga has braids, most girls would say, I don't like men with hair. Because
With
most
hair,
men
yeah.
don't have hair. It's very black and white. Y'all keep going on some whole extra,
Would you say that
like a bob and all, what are we talking about here, guys? Where did the bob come from? Most white men have a short cut. It's slicked with a thing. Their hair is maybe 4 inches long. If that. Like, are you shitting me? Like, that's what I'm saying. You gotta do mental gymnastics to try to prove a point, and points are proven very easily. You wouldn't have to think about.
because wait, so when you say your hair length, right? Where do you say your hair is? Because you said, show me like.
I would say if I
you
had
were
a,
demonstrating it.
if I took a shower, if I took a shower, and washed my hair and just get out of the shower, let it dry, my fro would look like this. Now, if it was blow dried, my fro doesn't even. I can't even have a fro no more. My hair doesn't stand up anymore.
Right.
My hair is clearly long. Like when I straighten my hair, it's down here. Like I will show you pictures, bro.
Yeah, and I believe you, but what I'm
Like-
saying, but
Even with it not shrunk, even with it shrunken up, it's still
Yeah.
long. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Her hair was shrunken up and short. We don't know. Maybe she could have shrinkage. Yes. Even with her shrinkage, her hair was short. That was the whole point. And that is what got, like, mad people was, like, liking it, laughing it, agreeing. It's like, nigga.
Can I see the clip?
Nah, I'm going to show you the clip. Because you probably think I'm exaggerating, that's why.
Well, I just don't know.
You probably think I'm
just
exaggerating.
because I
You
don't
probably
even
think I'm
understand what.
exaggerating.
Okay.
Like,
Would you say that Lord Farquaad has long hair? Just as a real question.
yes, he has hair. Most men don't have hair. So if a man has hair, you would consider that long hair. Women, it's different. Most women have hair. And so there's a spectrum of long and short. Most men have zero hair. So just having a fucking fro.
Like, where's this number coming from?
You
A
can
lot of men
Google
have
it.
longer hair these days.
Yeah, I thought we were having a growing out era.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? The braids?
Alright. This is what I'm talking about, the mental gymnastics. If you go to, let's say, if you go to, what's a place that's relative?
Cabo.
Not
The
enough,
mall.
not enough hood people go there. I would say a place that's relative is Target.
Okay.
If you go to Target, would you say that majority of men have long hair or short hair? If you go to Target, yes, you will see some men with locks. Yes, you will see some men with white dudes with a fucking man bun. You might even see a white dude with locks wearing this out.
We should actually do a study.
80. It's not a study, bro. This is like you
We
see
should go
with
out
your
there and
eyes
see.
every
'Cause
day.
no, but we kind of until you have the numbers in front of you, we may have different expectations. You know, we may think
This
we
is
know.
a mental it's not like a, bro.
You're saying most men.
Like you get to have generalizations like
yeah,
most,
exactly. But we don't
say,
get to
like let's qualify it. Like even to
This
suggest
is like
looking and checking.
you can ask
know,
Google,
right?
do men normally have long or short hair? That's a Googleable question.
Googleable?
Like that's not like a just because, and that's what I'm saying. Just because we may know a lot of guys with long hair, I know mad niggas with hair. I'm from New York. I'm Caribbean. Niggas grow their hair out. That don't mean that most men have long hair or most men have hair. The average man doesn't have hair.
What would you say
most
medium length hair is on a man?
The thing is, there is no medium length because men don't have hair. So any amount of hair is long hair. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Well, that's so.
So
that's
all men.
subjective.
So it's either bald or long hair.
Cause like who
You
makes
said
it? Cause
any-
you get to make the definition.
Yeah,
for
you're
what
making a
long
rule
hair is,
up.
right?
Yeah.
Are y'all serious?
Actually,
That's what you're saying.
I actually am. Yeah. I don't think that any man with hair has long hair.
I don't. Do you? Is
Like,
it
you just
over
said
your
that,
head?
though.
Like
You
if you
said
have
that.
braids that come down to here on your forehead and around, you have hair. You have more hair than most men, but that
So
doesn't mean
that's
that
the
you have long hair.
Yes, but
It
we're
doesn't
not.
mean you
but
have
we're-
long hair.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, I never said that. I said.
You just said. Wait, no. Because
You
you just
said-
said
I said the
most
average
men
men
have
don't.
short hair. So
I
if
said
you
most
have
men-
hair, you have long hair.
Yeah.
You would have long hair for a man. That's the
That's what I'm
relative. You would
saying,
have
too.
long hair for a man because most men have zero hair. I have long hair in general, men and women. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I have.
I would.
Okay, I think you're delusional. So I'm gonna just show you like what.
All
Bro,
right.
I was a whole hair model for years. Like what?
I mean, you can be a short hair mom. I mean, hair models have to have long hair.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, no, they don't.
When you're black, yes.
No, not actually. Finger waves. Yeah.
Because they want the representation of all different hairs.
Yeah, especially for
Lengths.
curly hair.
Yeah, especially for it's true. You don't have to have long hair to be a hair model. You can have a pixie cut.
Yeah, literally. I mean, a badass pixie cut.
As long
As a
as it's a-
man,
as
that's
long
what
as
I'm
it's a
saying.
man.
As a man, guys, I'm talking as a man, guys. Like the I don't know how the topic keeps escaping you. I keep going to, like.
Well, you're generalizing. Then you're saying for a man, and you know,
Yeah, the whole thing is men versus women. Women mostly have hair. Women are known to have hair. That's actually a sign of beauty. That's actually a trait of beauty. Long hair. It's always been since the beginning of time in all cultures. So that's not my opinion. This is something that is verifiable. You can Google what are traits for women that have been found attractive since civilization. I'm sure they will say long hair, maybe slender neck, asymmetric. Like these are things that is not my opinion, guys. Like y'all be bringing things up of how you personally feel. Me personally, I don't care about the argument. I'm just making a statement that's a fact. I'm not putting my personal opinions in it. Everybody in the world can see that woman has short hair. Everybody can see it. The only people
what's
that
the
feel
problem
away
exactly?
is black women that have hair that is like that. And they may personally feel away, like, oh, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he's discriminating against her. That's the only people that feel away. Everybody else is like, yes, her hair's short. It's clearly short. It's clearly short. Like, even with shrinkage.
But it is kind of. I mean, I guess for a man to have a preference for longer hair, and the fact that women can't switch it up so much, even not with their own hair, but like with wigs, it's like
Maybe he
his
don't like
preference can
wigs.
change, huh?
Maybe he don't like wigs.
Yeah, but I mean, he also.
Obviously he did, because he was talking to the other girls that had mad fake hair. Obviously he did, but I'm only going on.
I think he
his
just didn't like her
initial
hair.
Statement
He
where
didn't like her
just said-
hair.
I'm only going off of what he said.
Yeah, he just
what
didn't
he
like her
directly
hair.
said was.
He was trying. It was already a controversial statement, and he just needs to cover up a little bit more because he couldn't say.
What's controversial about it though?
I mean, it clearly was because women, you know, like I mean, just the feedback,
If it causes controversy.
you know.
Saying that I don't like women with short hair is controversial.
Clearly it is. I mean, you
People have
commented on it. You saw the back and forth banter.
I commented because it was getting out of hand. Like
It's controversial.
I was like, no, not his statement was controversial.
That's what caused the uproar.
If it just causes controversy, then whether you think it's worthy of controversy or not, if it causes controversy.
Oh, what's somebody say? Is he bothering you, ladies? Is everything all right here?
Suck my dick.
Whoa. She's joking.
I am joking. Suck my dick.
No, hey, no.
We don't want to.
Hey, yeah, we don't. Yeah, Yellow Blanket doesn't do this. Yellow Blanket doesn't do that. We're nice. No, he's not bothering us. He's a part of the team. We're having our normal back and forth banter.
Sucking wild yang.
Me?
Mad yang. No, the commenter.
Oh, the
Mad
commenter?
yang.
Yeah.
And you never had no conversations with your friends. Yang sucker.
Hey, no, we don't do this. Hey.
Nah, that was insane.
Yeah, I mean.
That was insane. That was insane scent behavior.
Beyond reason all, we're good over here. We're just having our normal back. We're just having our normal back and forth banter.
Mad yang, like.
Now let's go to the clip. Right. We're all good.
Mad yang. In your mouth.
No more. Yeah.
Are you good, ladies? Head ass nigga. Can I have a hug? Head
I don't
ass.
even know if it was a man or a woman.
It definitely was a man. Only a lame ass nigga would say, is he bothering you guys? Nigga never chilled with women in his life, so he got to ask. He never even seen a conversation between men and You really jumped out the
We
window.
finally had some engagement. You want to come over here and tell them to suck your dick?
Yang?
It's just some engagement. They're just trying to get it. They're just saying what's going on here. Maybe they just opened the video.
Yeah.
Like the stream. And
We work together every Monday. It's all good. Like, we're just having our normal little debate here.
Thank you, though. Thank you for
your consent. But everything is
Thank you
good.
for jumping out the window.
He said I was just kidding. See?
That's what I'm saying. That internet shit is lame, bro. These niggas is.
You can't
actually.
tell. Like,
He followed us.
Thank you for the follow.
Yeah. But look, the thing is, we was real until you muted it.
Yeah, because I had to mute it.
No, you don't gotta mute it. You gotta be real with people. You gotta let them know. He knew. He's joking. You gotta, if you want to put the camera on, you gotta be real. That's how you go viral. You can't try to curate it.
Okay.
You can't try to curate it. Shout out to you for the follow. Shout out for following Yellow Blanket. If you was just chilling, you good, bro. But come on, I'm gonna keep it a stack. You jumped out the window. You don't know nobody in the stream talking about is he protecting you, ladies? That was crazy. But if you, I know internet, we trolling, baby.
Trolling.
Get that money, Theon. What's his name, Theon?
Beyond all reasonability.
Oh, that's a fire name.
Beyond all reasonability. Yeah.
But yeah, now we gotta have those moments.
We gotta have those
You
moments.
can't just be going to mute it. See, you.
Yeah, I
about to fuck up the clip.
Oh yeah, clip us.
You about to fuck up the clip.
I know. I just.
That was the clip right there.
No, we've had plenty of clips. No, we got the clip. We got the clip.
That was
That
the clip
part
right there.
doesn't feel very
What, clippable?
friendly.
Nah, yeah. What? Clip game.
We got the clip for sure. I'm talking about in it.
That's controversial.
What?
And if you want the cat, you gotta spin it.
All right.
10.
Oh,
okay.
I think I need to click on the
Nah, but you gotta remember, like, this is the internet, so people just be saying anything. But I feel like a lot of the people that's online now
Yeah.
they grew up on the internet age. So they used to saying shit just randomly with no consequences. Like,
That is not such a crazy thing to say.
what?
Are you ladies alright?
is like, if
Just checking.
yeah, but who is he? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him now. Shout out to him now. But I'm saying like you have to think like we're on the internet, guys. You're on the like yes. But what I'm saying is you're on the internet. That's like if I go into somebody live and I just make a comment. You know what I'm saying? You are typing. You cannot control how the other person responds.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a whole different person on the internet. They got the jokes and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's because I feel like a lot of the generation, you feel me? They grew up in that, like trolling and joking and saying all this crazy shit. Cause you feel what I'm saying? Like this generation.
I just feel like
people don't really be getting like it's not. You feel what I'm saying? I'm older, obviously. People don't be getting slapped no more. People don't be getting choked out like just for saying dumb shit. Like I'm from the era where if you say some dumb shit, somebody would just slap you, bro.
Yes.
Like you know what I'm saying? But like on the internet, it's different. People could just be whoever they want and say whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be a white knight, but it's like, would you be a white knight in person? If you see us having this debate, would you be like, ladies, is he okay? Nah, a nigga would most likely not do that. But in real life, a nigga that's doing that is looking for problems because he know that the nigga's going dead. I just slap him like, bro, why?
Really? I mean, dang, why do you just? If someone was genuinely checking up, I don't think they would be expecting to slap.
Yeah, they would, because they already think something's going on. That's why they checking up.
I mean,
but they expect to get slapped. Like they are getting slapped.
Once again, men and women.
Like
when you approach a situation, that is volatile, or you assume to be volatile, the only reason you're approaching it is because one, you're trying to de-escalate it.
Yes.
Or going to confront whatever situation is. Because if a nigga is choking out his girlfriend and you come up and you be like, hey, what are you doing? Are you gonna stop him? Or you know what I'm saying? Like it's either one or two options.
Well, depending
so
on
what would you do? Like, let's say I do see that, like a domestic violence situation happening before my eyes. You think that because I can't fight him, I should just walk away?
You absolutely.
Like, you don't think that I should at least try to say something like,
why? But the
thing
is,
like, hey.
And then now he's on your ass. Now he's on your ass. And what are you gonna do? Try to defend. You're not gonna get nobody because you're gonna be by yourself.
I didn't say I was by myself.
Yeah, what if you're in the store?
So that now you're putting somebody else's life in danger. But that's what I'm saying. Women, now you're putting somebody else's life in danger. Because you talk about the first thing you said was, I'm gonna go get somebody. Either you're gonna defend yourself or I'm gonna go get somebody. So now like what I'm saying, y'all gotta think a little bit further. The only life is not just right here. It's 5 steps.
I can run. I'm telling you.
That he run faster. He's a man. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like that. The whole thing is, would you rather be with a bear or a man? They all said the bear. But now you're gonna walk up to a random man and ask him if he good. But
okay, I wouldn't say that.
Come on, like let's be realistic here.
I would.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Let's be realistic. If I see two men arguing and I try to stop it,
they're gonna leave me alone for the most part.
And me and I got a delusion.
Fake sleep.
If you're in a forest, a whole forest, they don't be getting everybody. Like they don't go after all the.
If you're in a forest with a bear, you're definitely dead because bears are territorial.
Forests are large.
If you're in a forest with a bear and he's in your vicinity, he's on your ass because bears are territorial.
What I'm saying is you gotta be in their vicinity in order for that to be an issue. I feel like if a man, depending on the man,
I think the argument was was it trapped in the forest? Was it trapped in the forest or you're lost in the forest? It was one of them. Trapped in the forest with a man or trapped in the forest with a bear? Or lost in the forest with a man or lost. I think it was trapped.
Yeah.
I think the answer was trapped. If you're trapped with a man or trapped with a bear, you would choose the man. Choose the bear.
I think that because bears are territorial, if you're not in their space, they're not going to come looking for you.
But the thing is, you're trapped with the bear, so you're in his space.
That's not what trapped means. Like
you're in the forest.
In the forest. Forests are big.
If you're trapped in the forest,
they didn't say you're trapped in like a 100
box.
Square box.
Then you're not trapped.
Square feet. Yeah,
okay, well maybe that's not the word that they use.
Like
if you
Google it, who was it? It was either trapped or lost. I'm pretty sure the thing was trapped.
Trapped
like
in the forest.
You can't really be trapped in the forest, but it doesn't mean that you're right in front of a bear.
Yeah,
like it doesn't mean that you're.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Because you can't be trapped
If
in a
I'm trapped
forest.
in a forest,
There's
there's a bear,
always an
I'm
out.
gonna stay to my side of the forest, and he's gonna stay to
Logic
his.
doesn't need other people to be like, yeah, actually I could. Yeah, you don't need to bounce with each other. If it's a point, you just make the point.
I made my point.
I think you talked your way through the point. I don't think you made it a point because
I said if there's a bear in the forest, I'm
Uh-huh.
going to stay out of his area, and he would stay out of mine.
How would you know that his area?
I'm going to stay as far away from the bear as I can
How
in
would
this
you know that?
forest.
You're trapped in the forest.
Yeah.
You don't know where the bear's
I'm
coming
going
from.
to find my furthest reaches of the forest.
How
where
are
the
you
bear-
doing- What I'm saying is, how are you doing all of this?
What do I need, like a map and compass or something? Like, what do you mean? Why can't I just
How
walk?
do you know how close the bear is?
If
Are
I
you a
see the
trapper?
bear,
You may see
If I
So if you
see
see the bear, right? You see the bear.
I'm going to listen. You know, like
no,
I'm gonna use my
no.
senses. What do
Yeah.
you mean?
So when you see the bear, like what I'm saying, like let's just logic here, guys.
Yeah.
You see the bear. Once you've seen the bear, you're already in his territory. That's what I'm trying to explain. So
Okay.
he's on your ass. So are you going to run from the bear? Climb up a tree from the bear? Or like
Wait, why is he
Well,
on
the thing
her
is,
ass?
I've been in
'Cause I said
forests
that.
with bears.
I said
When you
that.
go camping, they often have bear warnings. That's why they say keep your food, you know, as long as you keep your food away, they're not going to come looking for humans because you're not their main prey.
No, they're not coming to eat you. No, bears.
Right.
The only reason a bear would attack you is if you're in their territory.
Precisely.
Do you know how big bear territories are? When you go camping, you're in the bear's territory.
Mm-hmm.
That's
people
that's
go.
what I'm
People
explaining
go
to
and
you.
they don't get eaten because the bear not looking for them. But as long as they are away from the bear, it's not like the bear is hunting humans. You know what I'm saying? But
And
I
if
think
they
the
freak
argument is
you.
that I'd rather, like people were saying, like I'd rather be in the forest with a bear because they're not hunting me. But if a man knows I'm in this forest, not every man, of course, but if you find the right man and he knows you're in the forest, he's going to try.
And if you find the right bear, that's.
But it's not in their instinct to hunt humans.
It's not in man's instinct to hunt women, like to hunt. What are you talking
But
about?
some of them do.
But some bears hunt humans. What are
They
you
don't
talking
hunt
about?
humans, but if they come across humans,
Some
they
bears,
might
some bears
attack.
hunt. Some bears, if they're hungry enough, hunt anything. That's what I'm saying. That's
And a man, if they're
hungry enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You
both
say
dangerous.
some,
I'd
and we're not talking
rather
about
stick
we're
out
talking
of-
about generally. Is a bear generally more likely to attack you, or is a man generally more likely to attack you?
I think the general basis of the argument is that both options seem bad. You
Once
know?
again, is a man generally more likely to attack you, or is a bear more likely to attack you? So if you're in a room with a man, 9 times out of 10, is the man gonna attack you, or if you're in a room with
How
a
often
bear?
you get in a room with a bear?
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. That's the whole point, guys. Because you've been in many rooms with men, they haven't
But I
attacked you.
think
But
that's
I'm
the
sure
point
if you
is
were in a
that-
room with a bear, the probability of you being attacked would go up exponentially.
Yes.
That's the whole. That's
No,
the only
I think
point.
there's
That's why it
another
doesn't.
point
That's
there.
why that's
I
men's
think there's
logic.
another point there is that
There is no other point.
because you're way more likely to be in a room with a man, and the danger's still there for certain men.
There's
of course,
still
it's
a
not
higher
all
likely
men.
to. There's still a higher likely chance for you to get attacked by it.
If you're in a room with a bear,
but not in a forest
but not in a forest, but
where
since-
he's calm.
This is the mental semantics. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, it's
You're
a
in a s-
theoretical situation.
if
like
we're
it's
putting a
meant
space,
as
you're
part
in a
of the
space.
debate.
You're in a space. It could be a freaking pool. It could be a forest. Either way,
The
there are
size
more
of it
chances of you
matters.
getting attacked is by the wild animal, guys. It's not by the human being.
In an
There's
enclosed space.
In a forest, in any space, that's what I'm saying. Fuck a forest. We could put it in any space. Any space, you're more likely to get attacked by a wild animal, specifically a bear, than a man. So this is why men say it does not make sense for a woman to. It's clever. It's like, you know what I'm saying. It's tongue in cheek. Like I get it, but like logically, it sounds dumb as hell. Like it's actually that's. Do you genuinely think you would be? Did you genuinely think you would be safer in a forest with a bear than safer in? I'm not talking to you specifically. I don't know what you think I'm speaking, like I said, I'm speaking in general.
Mm-hmm.
Do you genuinely think that a person would be safer, man or woman, would be safer with a human being or a bear? And so I think everybody knows the answer, but women will
Okay,
do
let's
anything
make
to
it more
prove their
specific. Would you rather be in a forest with a bear or a dangerous man? Any regular bear or a dangerous man?
that would be a better argument, and I think that probably would have been a better argument. But the whole premise of the argument is that men are dangerous. That's why women are saying men.
Men be dangerous. It doesn't mean that all men are dangerous.
I'm not saying that they
And
are.
I think
But the whole joke is that
carry...
the whole joke, the feminism joke, is that men are dangerous. That's why they choose the bear. That's what I'm trying to explain. But
it's not a joke though. Like the way
it's a joke because no matter, even if you're in a room with a rapist, a serial killer, the chances of you being attacked is still higher with the damn bear. Like, that's the whole point, guys. The chances of you dying is higher with the bear. I'm sure even the chances of me being with I would take my chances in a room with an assassin over a bear. Because at least it's a man-on-man combat. I can still, brother, sister girl.
I think it's the way
baby
you
love
of the question that shows the reason that the question is posed.
I think the question is posed to, to be funny. It was a joke.
The responses never really sounded like
They were all the responses were it's like how women say dumb shit all the time and egg each other on and be like, yes girl, like they make dumb decisions and then their friends boost them up all the time. So like that's the whole joke.
Men do too, huh?
No, they don't.
Men don't.
Men
they don't do that.
Stuff.
Yeah.
No, men don't congratulate men and
Really?
For dumb shit. No, men don't.
Yes, I was about to say,
we're speaking in general, guys, again.
Like,
were you speaking in general with women thing?
Yes, because that's what they do. That's
I'm
general
speaking
thing.
in general of men too.
Men
do the same.
They be like, I dare you to jump off of that and go to the... Yes.
Generally, that's what men do. They
and
say
like
I dare you to jump over that.
What
they
if
congratulate
I don't know what words they use, but...
Like, y'all sound crazy.
Come on.
I mean, like there was
all the dangerous things, ATVs.
Like, no, there was actually...
Love.
It was actually
it
was actually like a satire skit of like this two homeboys. One of the homeboys had a girl, but like the other homeboy who was single, it was like a 2-man situation. He's like, man, like come on, like do this thing, like egging him on, to, like do it. He's like, nah, I got a girl. He kind of beating it off, but then like the friend convinced him enough to like do the whole 2-man thing, like oh she down for type shit, she going, and then. He goes, like, just acting him on and, friend does some dumb shit, They fuck up his relationship or something like that.
That's not dumb shit.
It is. How is it not?
Because, once again, a man life is not a relationship. That's a woman life. So that's dumb shit to a woman. Cheating and all that stuff is dumb shit to a woman.
Okay. But when
some dumb shit would be losing your job as a man. Some dumb shit, and niggas would not congratulate.
So losing your woman is not dumb. I mean, losing your woman is not dumb.
You said losing your
woman is not done.
It's not a priority.
Okay.
For men,
so
men, y'all keep bringing everything like, oh, men do this, they don't. No man is Women will do like, let's say, I don't know, let's say, look, make a purchase.
Women.
Oh my God.
Women are wrong.
No, I'm not, bro. Brother, you could. The highest credit card debt in the world is women.
Well, what if that's not a priority?
Yeah.
Because finances is not. The thing is because finances is not.
No.
Is not most women's priority.
I just pinned it. So this part, like, you're gonna want to probably stretch like this, because it'll be flatter like that, and then this part, just do the same thing. This part, I want to do the same thing. Yeah.
Then, you know, what's so crazy. I'm actually trying to help y'all, and it's probably gonna like stuff like this conversation won't be valid until like a few years from now. Like, you will understand what I'm saying.
What's the lesson here?
Yeah, if you were to sum it up in like 1 or 2 sentences?
What's the lesson here?
Yeah. Like, what are we gonna like
I
remember?
would say to try to use more logic and take yourself out of it. Like before you pass judgment on a situation, take yourself out of it. Don't think about how it makes you feel. Just think about what it did, what the situation is. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's like me. I'm trying to think of observation. I'm trying to think about observation. I'm not good with analogies right now, but I'll come up with some.
Yep, exactly. Nice.
Like, oh, boom. Like,
Okay, good.
an example would be like the bear situation. Realistically, you're not going to go with a bear. But it's funny, and how it makes you feel is like, yeah, I would, my personality would make me say yes, the bear.
I think it hurts men's feelings
But-
that women say the bear.
Men don't care. Like, it hurts men's feelings that, like, that y'all are so illogical. And that hurt, you know what I'm saying? Especially if a man is cool with women, because men and women are not usually friends, because they're,
Not usually friends.
no, they're not. It's not wired. Men, it usually comes to a point where it's like, oh yeah, we don't have the same mentality. It's very rare. You get what I'm saying? Because women and men look at life differently. Do you know what I'm saying? But usually,
Then why would relationships work? I guess
Because
that's why they
there's-
don't.
because there's yin and yang.
Then why can't yin and yang exist in a friendship?
Platonically.
I-
Because they exist in like brotherships and sisterships. I don't know, brothers.
Yeah, but more likely no. It's usually like I have female friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Over the years, I used to have a lot of female friends. Over the years, it has dwindled down to very little because they've all done some dumb shit.
Okay.
Not
so
to me,
it's
not to me, but things that I never thought they would do is like, yo, because men hold each other to a high regard. Men that are friends with other friends, like a lot of dudes have a lot of associates, or people have a lot of associates. When men, that's why usually men usually have a small circle, because people that they call their friend, they actual friend, they hold in high regard. They hold them accountable. Women don't hold their friends accountable. And this is, I'm not saying, obviously there are some that do. We're talking in general. Usually women call their friend when they did something dumb and they need somebody to console them or to agree with them. Or they did something. You don't gotta, this is a general thing, bro. You're talking about you. You just thought about yourself. When you said,
But I mean,
I know for a fact you just thought about yourself when you said, I see it in your
You
face.
can't generalize it though.
That you can though.
You can.
You can. You can.
Anybody
You're
can do
generalizing it
this.
because you.
So what I'm saying is, or maybe y'all don't understand, but when I went to school for when I was in college, I took psychology. So this is where I would say a lot of
Probably take this one out.
Okay.
Yeah. And then try to stretch. Yeah.
this is where a lot of my takes come from.
Oh, you know what can help too? Sorry. Real
Uh-huh.
quick. Probably doing this sideways because that could disperse like the just the direction of like the tension or whatever. Maybe just try to do it like that. Okay. And then pull
Okay.
from both sides, like this side and that side, while you're sewing. Like evenly, and then Yep, exactly. Then just hold it like that all the way through until you get to the next pin. Pull it some more so it can, like, the bubble can go away. Yep, exactly. Yep, pull it some more. Hold it down like that. And then back stitch at that one, at the point to that one, point, like the.
Oh, don't continue to this point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and then backspace once you could backspace
okay.
has the connecting. Yeah.
Okay.
Like when you told me the situation about the guy.
Okay, what guy?
I don't want to put it, but your situation with the guy, right?
Oh.
Remember I told you
okay.
directly what it was.
Okay.
And then you didn't you feel me necessarily agree with it. You knew that you probably had that thought back in the back of your mind. But
and would you tell me what it was?
About how you was moving wacky, how you was moving dumb, how you was doing silly shit.
Actually, you know what? Thinking back in that situation, I wasn't. I think he was. I wasn't. Like he wanted to. He wanted.
Now she's getting.
He wanted to chase.
Now she's forgetting what she.
I thought I was moving walk. I thought I was. But
Ty,
then.
Can you explain to her?
He wanted me to chase him.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about you. You talk about him. We talking about your actions.
But you said you just want to pin it on the woman. Like that's a pattern. You're pinning shit on the woman. Women are illogical. Women are this. Women are that.
Women are more emotional than logical. Men are more logical than emotional. This is why men have problems dealing with emotions and being emotional. Because that's why it's called yin and yang. That's why men and women are not equal. They are equitable. One side completes the other, not competes with the other. Like, this is why.
Sometimes when I hear certain arguments about like men and women and how men love, men think like this, women think like this, and relationships aren't a priority to a man, so cheating isn't dumb. I wonder why not just be in relationships with men only. Like it just sounds like
right, y'all.
Because it sounds like
y'all have the same morals and principles.
Like illogical and frustrated.
Like why would you want to be with us?
Because
overly emotional.
Why would you be with a man? You're not attracted to a man. You're attracted to women. You're not attracted to.
So
that's what I'm saying. Once again, your mind is trying to make us equal.
Because why be in relationships?
Because women are attracted to how a man moves and how he handles business, and men are attracted to looks, not logic. That would be nice, but we know that women don't have on average. Generally, women are not logical. The viewers say that. It's not like them saying y'all just because you feel a certain way, it don't mean it's not true. Most men are not emotional. They have a lot of emotional men. I'm sure there are a lot of logical women.
Logic mean?
But generally speaking, that one side is the other and the other side is the other for a reason. Like,
why be in relationships with women if you don't prioritize relationships?
Men do prioritize relationships.
You said it's not a concern and it's not dumb to ruin it.
Maybe not, I would say maybe not a romantic relationship, but men do prioritize relationships. That's probably one of the most important things.
I mean romantic is what I'm saying.
Because there's no benefit. There's no benefit. The only thing that men.
So why do we naturally have this instinct to be? I mean, like, why do the
a man's job is
why do it?
To procreate.
Be okay.
Like you keep trying to think of it from your perspective. You're not a man.
I'm asking.
And I'm telling you the answer directly, but you're not getting it because you're thinking it from your perspective.
This word procreate has come up for the first time. So
a man's job is to pass his seed on. A man's job is to a woman's job is to bring life into the world. All this other shit that we doing is irrelevant. A man's job is to procreate and pass the seed on. A woman's job is to bring life in the world. Everything else is the gray area. You put on this earth to do one thing. Now, do some people say, no, I don't want kids? Sure, no problem.
Who's supposed to be doing the raising? The woman, right?
What do you mean?
Like, after the seed is passed, what happens after that?
I would say in an ideal situation,
you go and pass the most.
They should both be raising a child, but it should be primarily on women because that's a woman's trait. Childcare, nurturing is a woman's trait. It's nurture versus nature. A man's job is to go out and hustle. A woman's job is nurturing. nurture versus nature. It's since the beginning of time. Like, yes, there are outliers. Yes, there are people that want to go against the grain, and sure, you could do that. But more than likely than not, that doesn't end successful. So, yeah, you can only go for statistics and history. So when I say these things, I'm speaking in general, and that's what I was saying earlier. The way I approach things is because I took psychology at school. Like, I studied how people react and how you make people feel, like how you can make people feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in this conversation, I know that I'm making y'all feel slightly uncomfortable, but I'm doing this because I'm trying to have us grow as a friendship, so you can maybe have a better understanding of you know what I'm saying, where I'm coming from. It's like an uncomfortable truth. Can't break these barriers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you don't know, like, you don't know people's. I'm very black and white. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very old school. I want to get money. I want to provide for my family. I want my wife to be beautiful and nurturing.
Long hair.
Yes, and have hair. Because if I have a daughter, I would like my daughter to have long hair. I have long hair, so I know she's gonna get it from my side. Everyone in my family has long hair, yes, but I would like to procreate with somebody who has that same type of lineage. That's a preference. That's not a.
I don't think short hair is a genetic thing.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah. Some people, so like the San people in South Africa, their hair doesn't grow. People in the desert countries,
Because of how dry it is.
Yeah, they're genetically
No, because it's dry. They live in a dry climate.
They have those African people, the Caucasian people. They got them niggas in Europe. They got people that left the tribe. They hair still look the same. Your genetics don't change. That's one thing I don't agree with. And so I don't know I don't agree with that. The weather affects your genetic. I don't believe all of that shit.
It's weather and hair care and culture that combine.
Yeah.
I feel like if you took the person and moved them somewhere else that's more humid or whatever, and prioritized hair care in in our Western way or whatever culture, and then their hair would grow long.
Not all people. Everybody has different genetics. Some people here is like you said with shrinkage. I'm talking about presenting hair. Maybe their hair could be long, but if you come out and shit like this, yeah, it's not long. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no need. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just his preference. That don't mean that a man.
Wait, okay.
That don't mean that a man won't date.
You're saying your hair was?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Cause you about to get me hot, you heard?
I saw the clip.
You about to get me hot, cause now we're really about to show Ty too. Nigga said, nah, I thought back and I wasn't bugging. You was absolutely bugging.
Who?
When you was dealing with Sonny.
Nah, I don't think so. He was trying to play me.
How was he trying to play you?
Not responding, and knowing that I didn't like that, so he kept doing it.
Yeah, but you was still moving wacky. Your mind was going all over the place.
Yeah, cause I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? He's not responding.
Now you got this energy.
Yeah.
You gangsta now.
Yeah.
You didn't have this energy at the time.
Before, yeah, cause I'm out of it now. That's why I can't be in this shit.
Explain to you. This is why you have a male friend. So a male friend can get you out of that. Like, nah, you moving wacky.
But he was moving walking. I was never moving walking.
He was definitely moving wacky.
How?
You was on him.
What is that walking? Like what? Okay, so like.
Yeah, he was on his body.
Yeah.
He was on his body.
That's walking.
So he was a little less like.
That's nobody wants that.
Being a little game goofy. You feel me? Not calling you goofy, but game goofy, like goofy to the game. Goofy to the game, somebody that's goofy to the game would be moving wacky, yes. You listen, you outside now, pimping is pimping is pimping. I'm just saying, in that moment,
Yeah.
if you would have called a female friend, you told me. That's what I'm saying. Like, you trying to change the story now. You said you spoke to somebody about it, and they was like, yeah.
I mean, I like.
And I had a completely different perspective. Then I'm like, oh no, hell no, you wild, man. Like completely different.
Could you say I was wilding about like not like blocking him?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I probably should have just kept it blocked. I mean, honestly.
But the thing is, that shows that this person is have some control. Like,
well, if it's better for me to do that than respond and like move walkie, then I think if those were the two options, I probably should have, kept them blocked.
The point I'm saying is that the point I'm making.
Yeah, what's your point?
Is that
I just don't get it.
wait, what you gonna do?
I just don't get the talk. I just don't get the talk about women. It sounds so.
No, I was just bringing up. No. I was bringing up the thing about because y'all was talking about clips. I was talking about. And I want to show you the girl here. I was talking about the girl with the short hair.
you still didn't show
That's how this whole thing started.
And look where we are now.
Look,
Guyza
this is
hates
it.
women.
Yep. And his hair is so long.
Right.
Down his back.
What I've learned is
My
my hair
hair
is booty crackling.
My hair is longer than most people. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, I won't feel away because I know my hair is long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never feel away. People that only feel away is if they feel like their hair is short. Alright, so this is one of them because it's like two different ones I commented on it. Because all the women on the panel had a comment for him. I'm trying to find the shit where he said, I just like someone with.
And while you're on your phone, go ahead and pull up your booty crack linked hair.
Yeah, that gets 5 times
Crack
bigger than
linked
hers.
hairs.
Booty crack, like it comes down to the booty
That's
crack.
5 times bigger than hers.
Yeah, let's see it in all its forms. Shrunken, afro, all of them.
Okay, boom. So we're gonna top stitch actually. So now it's time to top stitch.
Okay.
Close to the seam, a 1/4 of an inch away, as far as medium dot. So we're gonna do it on the sleeve front, so BX side.
Okay.
So that's so on outside top stitch sleeve front, close to seam, and close to seam and then 1/4 inch away. So actually, closer to the seam and then a 1/4 of an inch away. So.
Oh, here you go.
Like this. I see that she has tight curls though,
Yeah, she do.
which means that
She has shrinkage, yes, but is her hair long? No. The top of her hair?
I want to hear what people say.
This is for Alicia. I just want you to see the hair tie.
But I feel like it's not about her hair length. I feel like it's about I want to know what they said that you had such a problem with, like what the women were saying.
Oh yeah, no, we gonna play that. No, I'm just trying to show you the actual hair.
To compare to yours.
No, not to compare to mine. To show that this.
And plus, you actually have no idea of her hair journey. I think that's the thing is like,
None
okay,
that's relevant.
it is.
Yeah,
Like you don't know
what if she did a big chop?
If she did a big chop, or if she was coming from a perm hair.
But he popped her balloon because she had short hair. No, you don't care about her big chop.
No,
you
but
don't
what
care
I'm
about her shrinkage. You don't care about any of
that's
that.
fine. Whatever. That's fine.
You're just asking. I like women with long hair. This person in this picture does not have long hair.
Okay.
And does this person have long hair? Maybe to you.
Okay.
Maybe they do. Do you think this person has long hair tied?
First.
Press it first.
Do you think this person has long hair tied?
I don't know. Actually, it's pretty tight curls. I mean, I do feel like
Yes,
if
we
she
don't know
stretched
because
it,
of shrinkage. What
Yeah.
I'm saying, if we just look at this person,
She might, yeah, because she probably has bangs that go over her eyes.
and honestly, if she were to pick it out even,
And if she were to straighten it, I know it'll be longer than yours.
don't do that to him.
no, she, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trolling.
People from the, I know
I'm
you're
just
trolling.
kidding.
People from the generation do stuff like that.
But-
It's like, nigga, that it will never.
But
affect
no,
me.
but it may, but
It would affect. But if somebody was to do it to
What's
her,
wrong
it would
with her
dead ass affect
nose?
them.
what is
Like,
okay, well look, it's at the bottom of her, it's at the bottom of her neck. If she would have stretched it, probably
I
wouldn't be
like
as
jokes.
long.
You know what I'm saying? Her
It
hair
don't
is
sound
nowhere
like
near
you
long
like
as-
it.
Her hair is nowhere near as long as mine, but
Like you see how it's like a serious.
No, but you know, because seriously, her hair is nowhere near long as mine. But I was.
It might be.
No,
The joke wasn't taken.
If you blow dry it and then, because if you're saying you blow your hair out of the afro and it's 5 times longer, why can't hers be 5 times longer than it is right now?
because my.
Because of the shrinkage.
Well, no, I'm saying because my shrinkage hair is 5 times bigger than that. My
Okay.
shrinkage hair.
Let's
That's
see.
what I'm trying to explain to you. Like,
Yeah,
that's the whole thing, guys.
Let's see it.
But what I'm saying is
That's
because
what
it's in
I'm
an
trying to say, guys.
Let's see.
But what I'm saying is because it's in an afro, but it's clearly a shrunken afro and not a picked afro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying if you don't know if you saw her on a day with her hair picked out, if no one would say her hair is short. You know what I'm saying? She could have a very big fro when it's picked, and no one would say it's short.
We don't. The thing is,
Because it's in a shrunken state.
I don't think you're understanding, guys.
This
when
day,
he came and saw her,
he's
he's
saying,
not
I don't
thinking
like
about
your
her hair care
compacted hair.
regimen. I don't care about your shrinkage. I don't care
I
about
don't
your
think-
journey. I don't care about any of that. You're thinking from a woman. You're like, oh, you see a woman. Maybe you do. Maybe as a woman, when you do see a woman with tight curls, you say, oh, I wonder how long her hair is with the shrinkage. Men don't give a fuck about that. That's why I'm trying to drill into your heads. When men see that, it's short hair.
But okay,
Any
so you
man,
said that
white,
there were
Asian,
comments
black,
that talked
any
about,
man, black men have shrinkage. We know about shrinkage. Any man sees that, that's short hair. To women, y'all start thinking, oh, I wonder how her shrinkage is. I wonder if that's 4C. I wonder. She probably has beautiful hair when it's stretched out. Men is not thinking that. So y'all trying to think
So
like
men
y'all trying to
don't
keep
think.
comparing.
But let
No,
me
we
say-
don't think about
Really a lot
that.
of
You keep saying you're
them
trying to be funny.
Right.
Men don't think. We don't think about what y'all think about. We don't think about Love Island. We don't think about what Huda's doing.
Actually,
No.
that's false, because I got help. Actually, I can show you a couple clips right now, but
Yes,
we don't-
niggas that's watching it with their bitch and niggas that's
No, there was a TV writer actually. There
and
was.
he's gay.
He's not. He's not. He's not
And
gay.
so if you say like, why are you doing all of this?
I'm just saying he's not
Yeah,
gay.
right.
I'm cause you always
I'm
this
clapping,
is
I'm-
my first time getting
I
hyped.
didn't raise. First of all, I didn't raise my voice and I didn't clap.
You
So,
be raising your
Okay,
voice.
well,
like that's getting hyped.
since you didn't clap, you're not.
Men don't care about Love Island, and they don't. And then once again, what did she just do? When I said men don't care about Love Island,
You saying
she
men?
wrote about one man.
No, I'm
She's
not.
do men generally care about reality TV, guys?
No,
They-
but I'm just saying. But you're
I
speaking
feel
out
like
facts, and then
she's
you're
still-
getting
I feel
like to the
she's still-
dwindle
she's looking,
down.
like kind of young right now, so that's why I'm mainly talking to Ty. Like Ty.
Oh,
No, you
wow.
are walking right now. Do men
I'm
care about reality?
not.
Or generally, do men care about reality television?
I just feel like we're straying because, okay,
I'm just making
the point you said
straight
that
points.
you said that the women. Okay,
The point was that
So-
men don't
so-
think like women.
right.
Men see her and that's short hair. That's
Right,
black
right,
and
right.
white. Women see her and maybe they think about 50,000. I won't know
But
what women
the
think
thing
about
is,
because I'm not a woman.
I
But
can
you ask me what a man
understand
thinks.
the
A
woman
man
in
says,
the comments saying that it feels texturous because since you're saying men don't think about that, like you're saying that compacted hair is a deal breaker. Essentially,
is he
because-
saying that? He just said her hair's short. He didn't say
But-
none of that.
since he's not thinking that it might be like you know
He's
what I'm
not.
saying.
He don't think
You're
about
saying
none
he
of that other
understands
stuff.
shrinkage because men have shrinkage, so
He had the
has an
same type of hair
understanding
as her. He had the same exact type of hair as her. He doesn't think
Right.
his hair is long.
Okay, he doesn't have. He has short hair.
Their
It's
hair was
cut.
the same length. He just
No,
had
it
a.
wasn't.
He just
No,
had a.
let me see him again.
He got a whole
I mean,
fade.
you
He
studied
had
the
a. I'm saying their
clip.
hair was the same length. He just had a fade. The top of his hair and the top of her hair is the same length.
Let me see it.
His hair, his hair might be longer. His hair might be longer.
It looks like it might be. You know, you could pick that.
His
thing
hair
out
might
a
be
little bit.
longer than hers. Like, let's not be delusional, guys.
She has a whole.
I'm not talking to you,
handful of hair.
Alicia. Cause you've already played your cards. I'm talking to Ty.
I don't care, but I still
I
have
just
my
wanna
right
know-
to say what I need to say.
A few
your
things that I'm
opinions
not
is valid,
seeing.
but you showed your cards.
I don't care. You say whatever. Like,
Oh, you want to see the comments? My bad. My
Yeah,
bad,
I
my
wanted to
bad.
hear what the women were saying. How we get here?
I'll say more so like the hair. So more so attracted to longer hair. Yeah.
The pops is crazy.
You should never said that at all. As a black brother, you should have kept that
triggered.
Just said, you know, you're not just my type, but hair is a different. You can't talk about hair. If you want hair, we'll get what you want. You want
Mind you, this is the same show where women say, usually I go for a darker complected man. Usually I go for a taller man. Usually I go for a... But soon as a man say one thing, it's all fun and game. Everybody think Pop the Blue is the funniest show on earth when there's women disrespecting men.
Men disrespect women too.
Mr. the turtle guy, yes. He's
Yeah,
one.
I'm not talking about just the turtle. No. I'm like, I watch the show
Every
fucking week. I've seen,
Do you?
yes,
And who goes viral? How many men have gone viral and how many women clips have gone viral from Pop the Balloon? Is it equal?
I don't watch the clips mainly. I just watch the show.
No, I'm asking you, like, these things show up on, you see this, because this got clipped, you feel what I'm saying? I would say also Aaron the plumber got clipped. I would say the doctor got clipped, right? These are three men that is distinctively, like, I'm trying to talk to you from an objective point of view. I'm not mad, I'm not crossing my finger, you a little mad.
I am.
That's what
You said a lot of things tonight.
Yeah.
More
And
than
then
just
you're
her
like
hair.
not talking to me, you're talking to Ty.
No, and I'm asking a question. 'Cause I
Invalidating my
asked-
shit.
when I asked you a
And when
question-
you get to boss up every week and talk your shit, but like
You
when
do.
I want to like stand up
I
and
think
clap,
when
then it's
somebody
like,
talking
oh,
shit.
you're doing too much.
I'm not talking
She
shit.
claps her hands once.
Yeah,
Then
but
she's
I
into
mean,
the things she said.
Because you
I'm
just- I don't
jolly
think you
90% of
understand
the time, but like when I want to stand up and like say something because I actually know something about the show and I watch it, then
I
it's
agree.
like,
But I don't
You're
think you
doing too much and moving
I think it was
wonky.
going over that because you was clapping and proving my point. My point was that in these situations, most times women go to anecdotal things. When we're talking about facts, women go to how it makes them feel or a personal situation. I said men don't watch Love Island.
So because we have examples
Look,
instead
look.
of just generalizations.
Yes.
Because your generalizations are fine, but
Because they example
examples
because they,
that demonstrate
because what do they teach you in school? The exception is not equal to the rule. But just
Okay,
so
but
every
generalizations-
argument for women is the exception.
generalizations
That's what I'm trying to
aren't
explain to you.
facts.
That's what I'm.
And
we
you get to
can
make
only
them
go off of
what you
generalize.
want.
If like I said, we can only go for generalization. If we got 10 people and 7 people are murderers, most of those people are murderers. We can say
Generalizations with no
if it's 10
basis, though.
murderers in a room and 3 people are not murderers, you'd be like, nigga, that's a room full of murderers.
Yeah,
a
but
woman
you
would
see
be
how
like,
you
there's
use-
one guy
you
that's not a
quantified-
murderer. I know him personally. I know John, and there's not a murderer. Yes,
You
but there's a room full of
quantified it,
murderers.
though. Even just now, you
No, it's
quantified
because y'all
it
make it
because
more
you used
difficult than it
10
have to be.
And you had 7. Okay, in that case.
The reason I say 10
it's
is
not-
just because I'm trying to make a
Yeah,
general
but you use
statement.
numbers though.
That's
Meaning
what
that it's not-
generalization
That
is.
wouldn't just be a generalization.
Generalization is based off numbers. If you did not know that.
It is, but not in a social
In every
observation.
observation, generalizations are based
Because
on
you
numbers.
said you can say something like most men have short hair
Yes.
without quantifying that in one slightest.
You can
without
Google.
having stuff.
Do most men either have long or short hair? And the Google will give you the answer.
You said
you don't gotta
most
ask
men
me.
in the Target.
You don't gotta
got-
you don't gotta ask my personal opinion.
Let's go to Target. Because when we
Let's-
said let's go to Target to look, you're like,
Let's go to Target.
that's unreasonable.
No, we can go to Target. But what I'm saying is us going to Target is our 3 people
It's a- it would be a study.
anecdotal study from one
Yes,
day.
that's what studies do.
We can
If
literally
you didn't
ask
know
them,
that.
but what would be but that's what I'm saying. That wouldn't be how you get the answer for Target. For Target, you would say
You gotta go
who
with
sees.
feel.
For Target, we would literally just to make a real quantum argument. For Target, we
That's
would
how you
probably
get
ask.
statistics.
We would probably and we wouldn't go
Location
into.
matters.
No, that's not. You would go
You just
into.
sample.
You would go to the person who has the full sample because us is not one sample. That's not a sample. Like
That is a sample. It's a portion of the population.
we're only 3 people. So what I'm saying is, to get accurate stats, we would probably ask someone who sees.
That would
The
just be a larger
traffic.
sample.
Yes.
But we could still get a sample ourselves, yes.
Is that gonna give us the correct answer though? We could do mad shit. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna give us the best answer?
You're right, just saying it.
Like, come
That's
on,
what-
Ty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just saying it. Like, what are we doing here, guys? Yes, we could do that. We could do anything, but what would be the best answer? Let's ask the person who sees people coming in all day. Let's ask the security team who watches the cameras. When you look at the men coming in the store, I'm positive, and this is me being objective, I'm positive that they will say most men have short hair. You can ask any
human being. It would also still be a bias because
but
that would
yes,
be based on their
yes,
memory
yes.
and
There's
their
always biases.
like, what if they only notice when people have long hair? So that's when they say.
Yeah, you lost me.
I mean, that's
this is where you lost me.
Because that's a bias.
About.
Because someone's long hair might stand out more than someone's short hair. So then maybe they would say, "Oh, most men have long hair." Anyway, you don't know. You just.
I don't think y'all understand. Like,
unless you were collecting the data.
Me talking to y'all, I be trying to break the stereotype, and that's why I'm even going back and forth with y'all. Like, men don't even go back and forth with women. I'm trying to genuinely break the stereotype. Like, nah, like, women don't just argue with tangents and have conversation with tangents. They can stay on topic. Like, that's what I'm trying to show y'all. So maybe in future conversations, you'll be able to get your point across in a better way.
All right. Let's end this conversation.
I'm dead because
yeah.
I'm trying to break stereotypes by showing the stereotypes. But if y'all are then portraying the stereotypes, it's hard for me because I'm like, guys, I'm trying to get y'all out of yourselves. Like, see what's happening. Yes, anybody can do a study. But obviously, the study from us would not make sense compared to somebody who actually sees the people that come in the store. Like, 1 + 1 = 2. Yes, 1 + 1 divided by, like, we could.
Where's that guy? He bothering us.
Yeah.
Somebody said, we got another follower. 1303 Cammy sent dropped the kind of the bear emoji from that's so funny. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to bring that back up.
I might start streaming. I'm low key a viral personality. Like, I say that like the takes I be saying
are just so crazy.
It's actually very relatable for a lot of people, and I feel like we just been in a society where like nonsense just be allowed to just run freely. You get what I'm saying? Like, even her like just doing the bear shit, like her putting a bear emoji.
See, why is that so crazy for her to send the bear emoji? Like, why is anybody saying anything in this chat that might ruffle your feathers?
No, it's not ruffle. No. It gives me ideas. Like, oh nah, this could be lit. Like, I'm obviously ruffling other people's feathers. You know what I'm saying? Because our actual content is causing people. We didn't get no comments in how long? We ain't never get no comments, nigga. I'm talking about shit. We got people commenting biz. We got niggas talking about, ladies, is you okay? Because that's what I'm trying to tell you. There's no real niggas on earth. Everybody is fake. Everybody's trying to play a role and be liked. I don't like none of y'all. I don't want to be liked by none of y'all. Fuck is you talking about?
We're nice on the Yellow Blanket chat.
This is like, I mean, that's not.
Yeah, we're nice. We don't talk to people like that.
Well, I do. I'm the villain. I'm the Yellow Blanket villain, you heard?
No, there is no Yellow Blanket villain.
It's not her friend to say, so I
yeah.
on the chat.
Yeah, so you can't say that. Do that on your own chat.
Yeah, I mean.
Not on YB. We're nice.
I just got you the most engagement we ever had.
Actually, thank you for engaging. However, I'll have you know, so I was streaming over.
Oh yeah, during the we were streaming
so,
during the what's the name,
and
right?
I did, get lots of engagement, and I was being nice. So thank you for the engagement.
When you were
today,
streaming at the party?
Not the party, but well, I mean, I was streaming at the party, but Raven came over. We were having a sewing session, and we got our chattiest view.
Who's Raven?
She was streaming at the party.
Oh, the tour girl.
Yes.
Shout out Raven.
Shout out Raven.
Shout
Raven.
out Raven. Yeah, I'm here to be the villain.
No villains.
That's what I'm saying. Like the no villains, the we're all nice, we're all
That
man.
well, the brand is
Not a
yeah.
brand. Shout out Yellow Buggy. The brand.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a nigga that I follow with the It's So Crazy on YouTube, right? You know how I be fucking with the investing shit, and like in that space, in the Pokemon space, you know everybody's mad positive and kind of fake. You know what I'm saying? And it's a nigga that came out like 5 months ago, but he was just keeping it real, like dead ass, just keeping it real, like not holding it. You know what I'm saying? And he done took over the whole shit, and that just shows like people are yearning for something real. This is why Cardi B popped so crazy, because she was real. You know what I'm saying? Like this curated bullshit. Not saying yo, wait, get out of it. I'm saying this the stream era or the internet era. You know what I'm saying? It's so washed out, like washed down, watered down. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like anytime there's like a spark of like actual realness or something that will cause controversy, it just because everybody's trying to not cause controversy. You know what I'm saying? But some people, the streamers or the people that do content is trying to cause fake controversy for views. But people can see through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, a fake fight or I'm cheating on him or you know what I'm saying? Like that shit, people can see through that. But when real shit come out, that's when that shit go crazy. Cause everybody's so scared to be real. I'm fake putting it together now. Like this stream really opened my eyes. Like OD. Like OOD. OD. Oh man.
It's the type of engagement that you want. Sure. Like, yeah.
Engagement money.
Yeah.
We here for the bread, right? Here for the yicking.
If you'd like to be arguing on stream
Nah.
with people,
But the thing
then
is,
yes.
the thing is, the thing is, the reason that I feel like the reason that shit goes so viral in like New York and shit is because we had these type of conversations, but nobody's tight. People will get hyped, like, yeah, fuck out here, actually, you know what I'm saying? I can't do that job because y'all not from there, or y'all don't have that in y'all. Or y'all may, I don't know. But, you know what I'm saying?
It won't be on no stream, I tell you.
But, after, everybody just laughing, you know what I'm saying? It's not, nobody really feel away. Like, nobody really feels away. And that's what separates the shit from everywhere else, because when other people, like, I be seeing other people, like, arguing, like slap this nigga. Even I be arguing with my man from Chicago at work, and at first he was like really getting tight, like really telling other people like, yo, I don't know, but like I be feeling away, and then you realize like, oh nah, y'all niggas is just like, yes, bro, like nobody gonna give me out my character. Like I'm gonna be passionate because I actually believe in what I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna be nothing that you could ever say could make me upset. Nothing. Neither one of y'all could ever say it could make me upset. You know what I'm saying? Like.
No, I haven't brought up the pictures of your hair.
Oh, my bad. No, because y'all keep distracting me. Because I'm trying to sew these two parts together. I'm behind.
So,
if I were to iron, so
yes.
this direction.
Onto
the right side.
I'm behind.
Press seams towards sleeve front. Pressing front opening edge to